In the fourth West Coast Conference men's basketball quarterfinal, the second seed St. Mary's Gales defeat number 10 seed Portland by a score of 81-58. With the victory, St. Mary's moves to the West Coast Conference semifinals. On Monday night, they'll take on third seed BYU at 8:30 p.m. on ESPN2. We're joined by head coach Randy Bennett and student athlete Calvin Hermanson. Coach Bennett, we'd like to start with you, please. Your thoughts on the win?
You know, that's a tough game. You haven't played in a week. You play at 9 o'clock at night. There's a lot of pressure on that game. So we struggled for a while. I thought we turned it over and we didn't shoot it well. We were just kind of inconsistent. We have some good runs. And then I thought the last 10, 12 minutes of the game we really played well. Krebs stepped up, hit some big threes. So did Calvin. I thought that created some separation. And once we got some separation, we kind of loosened up and just played. So we needed that. We needed it before we play this game Monday against BYU. I think is good for us. But those deals they're tough.
Thanks, Coach Bennett. We'll take questions from media members. If you have one, raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you. I want to start with Rusty.
Rusty Simmons from the San Francisco Chronicle. Calvin, you've obviously had plenty of performances like this, but did you get a sense that it was one of those shooting nights for you?
You know, early on, like Coach said, it felt like we weren't playing our best basketball, but had a couple of threes go in the first half, and then second half really just broke it open and felt like everyone was getting great shots. And, you know, when we play offense like that and spread the ball and just find the open man, you know, open shots like to go in.
John.
Yes, John Krumbecker, West Coast Conference Sports. For Calvin again, permit me to look ahead a little bit. What are your thoughts on facing BYU in the semifinal?
Yeah, we know they're going to be a good team. Obviously, they won down here already, so you know they got a little momentum going, and you know they played us tough twice. Played us tough at our place, and you know it's tough in their atmosphere over in Provo. But you know we're excited for the challenge. We knew you know it's not easy over here, and we're looking forward to taking them on a third time.
Kind of an obvious question, but how dangerous can you guys be on a night when you have 11 threes and beat them by 20 points in the paint when you're balanced like that?
It's fun. It's a lot of fun when we're like that. Really dangerous. You know, when our offense is clicking, it's a thing of beauty. And just probably watching it, but even being a part of it, and you know, when we get Jock going down low, and you know, drags guys in and try and help on him, we get shooters open, and guys are knocking down shots. It's a good night for us.
John, if you could pass that to your right, please, to Will. Thanks.
Will Moppin, SB Nation. For Calvin, as a shooter, what's it like to play with a guy like Emmett Nahr, who had 11 assists and just 1 turnover tonight?
It's great. It's a lot of fun, too. Emmett's awesome. You know, he's been doing it all year, makes plays for us. You know, whether it's as a shooter in the pick and roll, you know, hitting the roller, Emmett makes great plays, and tonight was just another example. He's a great player.
Other questions for Calvin or Coach Bennett?
Yes, Randy, how was Joe with that knee? Was he at less than his best tonight, and what do you expect from him?
You know, Joe didn't practice all week, so it played into this thing too. We didn't say anything about it, but so he was fine, and he moved fine, and I think he'll be fine. But it was, you know, he hadn't gone yet, so he hadn't gone into practice or anything, so I don't think he knew what to totally expect. We didn't know what to totally expect, and I think it was good for him to play and see that. And so it's okay. I think he feels good now, but yeah, he was a little rusty.
Any other questions for St. Mary's? We'll see you Monday night. Thanks.
Thanks.